for me tapa dinners, right? So sacri agus changui, right? So race to my just call a free lure. So aharakel be na wall is a good. So we raised an experiment, so in Torignev, TURG and IMH. So an experiment consists of taking some kind of measurement. The possibilities when the experiment is performed are called outcomes. So the outcomes in Fohari. So can you come in your son Fohari, FOTHORTHI for there. So Fohari in outcomes. So sample the Fohari, example, behind the dice. Jin outcomes of Hignomel, Heen, Da, 3, Keha, Quick, No shape. My fucking to cardi, actually pocket cardi, that's hand on your pocket cardi, yeah, carry suit on, 3 jig down suit, I guess quick at all cardi, so reach in the 4 hardy, my fucking to cardi, when you mark pocket cardi, Jin outcomes of Togum, fade outcome of them, quick at all. I have 52 outcomes, you can shoot like chance because the first quick at all cardi. So my flipping and coin, Jin the 4 hardy Togum, finishing Chile. Yeah, Fohari. So just quite clarity, let's say focal Fohari. Yeah, Fohari. So these Fohari shen in sequential head agus tail. Okay? My flipping to coin 3 with it. Fade out come over. Heart. Okay, because da. So my dad doesn't know what much okay? But the rest of the made da you to art. Okay, so the art outcome of it. I guess we had each in the species and so on. Okay, so you can actually get faculness Fohari is outcomes. Okay, now an experiment must be well defined. So when you tarignev, kaisavi minya gumai. Okay, now asking someone to pick a nice colour is not well defined. Right, so a nice colour. What you have to just do is but no do log it on. So nyal kaisis muchi mohain as a cash mai. Kai fast for good or gin a tari took it right away. So Kosla, King Lai Hanik to the tail. Tas August right away to Ceacht, Fohari Ogut and Shan, Deluin Kujita, Deluin the market and the Hin Sarns the Don. Alright, so send that Fohari. It's well defined. So shin Torignev. It's not a good experiment. Nyach on the Torignev, Mona was also Kosla, Rodnia Kosla for Jimmer Mohian to new. Put it on line new or put it around mat and it all depends. Okay, so it's not well defined. So this you can see. So an experiment must be well defined. Asking someone to pick a nice colour is not well defined experiment because it's not clear what exactly a nice colour is. Okay, on the other hand, picking a classmate at random and asking them for their birth month is a valid experiment because the possible outcomes are clear. So this is a solid. So going for your tolerant of my Kaishavi breast solid gene the Fohari top. Okay? Now, the number of possible outcomes for an experiment may be either finite or infinite. So finite is like the finite. So shin Crete CRIFOCHTR. Okay, so CRIFOCHTR. Oh, so Crete means test good exactly gene the Fohari top. So Kosla ma Bon, you to head no tails. Okay, so reach you to heads no tails when you bond the flipper. Okay, you can on your shot. Okay, so reach it's infinite, so it's finite. You know exactly the outcomes. Okay, now a can infinite is a regriat. So E for the screenshot, so E for the IG. Or I have to OCH or I have to OCHTR. So a rect so reached Shinkan now will Jerry be so Kosla Arjadinyat. More happily da an infinite because Moham Sikesh arts Kosla Adam Jin Arjatatu 6 foot something 6 foot running but to reach to this kind of feet and inches right now the horn to catch charts say Jin Arjatatu in millimeters Jin Arjatatu in micrometers So it's unlimited. Jigan to rot mar etla. So he got measurement rot to be can be unlimited ig brehergin in it at the toes. Okay? Now Jin quite as more than 5'6" or 165 centimeters in height. That's fair enough. But it is hot rate on 1000 and be more accurate as in micrometers or big so it can be into the so smith as an athlete in the ri agus change it heart in the Olympics and you're in 1,000 of a second. Now you could be 1 million to a second. So race it's infinite. Okay? So she calculation. So aggregate so measure the height of a classmate. In theory the outcome could be any real number from 0 upwards. Now in some cases the number of possible outcomes may be finite but too many to be listed. For example, picking an even whole number between 1 and a million. You have to go to see she's all even numbers, whole even numbers between 1 and a million. Okay, so it is brehencha. So it is just Remy Fried. You have to go to ski short as low, just Remy Fried, Remy Fried, and Kissney Shogga Gasta. Okay, so exercise point you kiss over the hinge and then you be in a will. Okay, which of the following are valid experiments? Touch me last to me here, right? So which of the following are valid experiments and explain your answer. So to mean you figure. Right, asking someone how to feel. Is it a valid experiment? No. So no. Katia? Yeah, so the body outcomes collection like and then brehencha to the end against 100%. So there's no definite. So rather he gets right in shan definite outcomes are full hard in shan. Chicken on in shan. You fair short ski. So just Remy Fried. Now, Darna Kinnishan Michael asking someone to pick a list of 10 options which best describes how they feel. Yeah, because the J option are good than shan. So the J ray good I guess that's good some dodge full hard. Okay? Right, Shane. Which of the following invalid experiments explain your reasoning? Measuring the rainfall in millimeters at a certain spot over a 24-hour period. Valid experiment, yeah, because the definite figure will go good, rainfall will good. It's definite. Darnichan asking a student of their attitude to bullying in school. Not valid. You could be the bully. You can make them see equal to bully. No, very unlikely. But it's just the idea or the think with the reduction he's leaving certain on the G to just get you to take well good and what's a valid experiment and what's not. You can show them right. Shouldn't near my ski shop, just got free break asked. Right, from Dre you head canal. Okay. So what's alright, you can show. You can join that just. Right, Ashley, can join that shot. Kiss the quick. From a standard pack of cards. A single card is drawn at random, so the card drawn is noted. Is this a valid experiment? Yeah, because you have 52 exact outcomes, yes. How many possible outcomes are there? Fyd 4 harutan? Pakadu cardi, mas pakadu cardi? Quigado, yeah, quigado. Okay, so you have 52 outcomes. And then you okay, let's go. Okay, now lock and shed into leaving cert, Gujigan Tessa Gujira Pocket Cardi. Tasher the junior cert. I don't know, run your pocket cardi probability for your junior cert run. No, you don't choose EF in your junior cert, that's right. Right, okay. So this you need to know a pocket cards. Then you're being shot now what is a pocket cardi, ghost candy pocket, I guess play pocket cardi let the head of the way for you eating about I guess basically off by heart and I'm sure good I'm actually cardi of it. But then be shown now la cardi of it. Actually, you know what to do la cardi? The pocket actually what's the boy is person. Like your heat to she's flat to poker and flat to the old lady and run to be machine like the tushmori snap. Even snap, no? No? Geez, you haven't lived. Right, okay. Right, Well, idea again in your pocket card detail. Right, okay. Right. Hey, Keshelle and Sean Ashley. If the fact my draw the news now, Sheila, right, Mugit has a pocket card. If the card drawn is a red card, how many possible outcomes are there? Right, so if the card drawn is a red card, so yeah, half and half. So 26 red, 26 black. No. Don't go in the jokers, lads, because this just complicates already. There's no jokers. Quick at all, including 2 jokers, but you can add the jokers when your game's area.
So when you shot, would you get that to roll?
No, when you shot it's 52, that's it, no jokers. There's no jokers in a standard pack of playing cards. Okay, lads, there is no jokers. Right, if the card drawn is not a diamond, how many possible outcomes are there? Right, so in pocket carding, Shen to Kerasuto, right? So to 3 jig of each. To 3 jig diamond, to 3 jig heart, to 3 jig clubs, agus in Jean Kansas Park in this. Diamond, clubs, spades. Okay, right. So none of our ball is agus not then you be in the rimmer pocket cardy. Surely be pocket cardy to all like now. Goes play ligi law. Right? Right. Now, remedy read. When we do okay, level what's a valid experiment? Very straightforward. Right. Now, fundamental principle of counting. So, it is we show Jantica Funny, well, Behog we show Jantica Funny Junior are the fundamental principle of counting. Now, supposed to obtain an outcome, so bond principle and co-additive. So, it is creation she's like the hot. So, bond principle and co-additive. Okay, so just scream machine sheets. So, and bond principle. Definition, right? PR I've do S it on communication. I've do SAL. So bond free so one principle. Hockler principle is the first decision and ho haru. So CHOMH after IRIMH. So the fundamental principle of counting. I think Bahogmu SABIL and Shannon bond principle, but anyway, so no risky check. On so Bahogmu is the go. Right. Okay, now the fundamental principle of counting. Suppose to obtain an outcome for an experiment we have to perform one stage and another stage. So suppose the number of outcomes for the first stage is X and the number of outcomes for the second stage is Y, then the total number of outcomes for the experiment is X by Y. So really when you one principle and code it's just X made for Y. There's the X events are good kite to so many fakumas X, so many fakumas Y. So for example, right, Sheila Gujin, Faishiv Gujin, Caffeine, Sergeant Pepper's ledger and that, I guess Faktu Bele, I out there the menus, Abaguru J choice of good, and then we dessert we 3 choice of good. So these with the J choice, I get 3 choice, how many total choices are possible? J maybe for 3, so just 30 possible outcomes. So you can add on your channel. Okay? Now, so these make it test the and here. I want a starter and a main course and a dessert. So make the and Kelly and Shen to the mid. It's always multiplication. It's the mid. Or is plus. It's a fundamental principle of counting 2. Okay, it's the second fundamental principle of counting. Now make this in short, just from a free sample of the key. In a restaurant, Susan wants to pick one starter from 5 possible starters, one main course from 12 possible main courses, and one dessert from 6 possible desserts. In how many ways can she pick her meal? Okay, so separate smooth your fundamental principle of counting, X by Y by Z. So the 3 rod done to you get the so raise fade choice to give on your starters to quick it, fade choice to give on your main course the dog, so quick maybe for dog, and then fade desserts and shisha, so quick for dog for she. I guess you to 360 possibilities. So it's in the 4 Harry a L. Now, these breasted for now another an experiment may be performed in one way or in another. For example, pick a digit from 1 to 9 or pick a letter. Again, in sample case, the outcomes can be listed and counted, but as the numbers get larger, we need a formula. So if an experiment may be performed in one way or in another way, then we add the numbers of outcomes. For each way we get the total number of possible outcomes for the whole experiment. So this is called the second fundamental principle of counting. So darna, so mo to sha darna one principle thanks in the Ceacht one principle and ho arif. Okay, so sinna darna count make fall x plus y. So count shot sinna and or agus the count shot no or or. Okay, so sinna basically what the ties to come your hand. Okay. So like the first one principle counting, the second can be extended to any number of different ways. So once again, each time we come across the word or, we add. So in more involved question, combinations of and or are often needed. Quite convert Hurley Hill. Okay. Now, so this our example of redundant. A security code for a door consists of 2 letters followed by 2 digits from 0 to 9. For example, BX04 and GG55 are possible codes. Mary chooses her own code. If there are no restrictions, in how many ways can she form her code? Okay, so racing conscience shot. Fed letters an alphabet. Piece of shake. So the choice the piece of shaky when you hit letter, the choice the piece of shaky when you darn a letter. The choice the J ever at the name is nui, I guess the J ever at the name is nui. So vintage like hille, at least it's and, so the first letter and the second letter and the third number and the fourth number. Okay, you to shaska shark meal she hit digit. Okay, now American shows you her locker figure shape, right, or the locker. How many possible combinations? Fed in ever Nyamni Guji? No, so shin J ever. So fed possible combination. J for J for J for J. So there's 10,000. So the J meal different combination hog or the locker and we. So you can on your shot. Now, after there's restrictions, means you can't repeat this any number. Fed combination. If you can't repeat, yo, it's 10 by 9 by 8 by 7. So you can shift because the choice code when you hit ever is 10. Now to ever pack you got you can't repeat. That's when you pack the choice on the unit and when you down the number. Choice to Arthur and when you 3 ever because the ever already pack you got and then Charter and Shinny get you can shoot out left. So it's 10 by 9 by 8 by 7 after restrictions. Okay? So Shinny Kiel Joe wants his code to contain the letter J and has to have no repeat letters or digits. So how many ways can he perform this code? Now, Machahin JV on. So Mercantil you have 2 possibilities. He let JV say he'd let you, no sit down the letter. So he's a choice. There's no repeat. So Mercantil he hit Leonella. J Hedaway, it's 1 by 25 by 10 by 9. Because he get the letter ever a repeater. You to 22,050. What the J done darnywhere? J is the second, then you have to 25 by 1 by 10 by 9, actually is 22,250. So in which, I guess you have to carry the quick hit possibility. Right, so Tashin is just remember for each exercise 21.2. I guess just remember for each case the Darna and Con Heen Kuji Doye. Okay, so Tashin like case over here. Okay, now instant case ni shot, then you be John now, will you that? Oh, to Euro good like Shane, will Euro this is a wallet? There's an RD right. Look lads on mobile app. Right, so lock practice then you had a couple of chapters or chapters and special good. But then you better now will you that? You will be okay so at least or see it says it's new so yeah swear or something. Okay, right, so what I should just say is the right. Right, so touch me like kiss over the heel. Now, just note to go need you to so when you started, so touch me like kiss over the heel and shit. Okay? So cart piece of heel put your door. Kiss the heel. Now G test again. So on rod to 3 starter again, so come with S when you starters. To quick main course. So M for your main course, I guess and 3 dessert. So 3D for your dessert. Okay? So it's in the rain. right? Now, Siobhan wants to pick a starter and a main course. How many possible outcomes are there? The word is in Aisling? How many outcomes? So, rís muitier, the choice of the true for the starters, the choice of the quick for your main course, the choice of the three for you. So, 5 different combination hopefully that generate. So, rís 3, maybe for quick, maybe for 3, which is called my cara quick. Oh, Ruchi Shan. Siobhan wants to pick a starter and a main course. How many? Oh, go on, you dessert to be on. Right. Right, so gan dessert obviously you're on that. Quijik. Was an okay gan. Okay. Right. Ramadrigi kissed over the 3. Kiva intends to take all 3 courses, a starter, a main course and dessert. How many possible outcomes are there? So reached in 3 by 5 by 3. Which the cosmic cara quick. Now, so you can breath forest every hin, every door. To make quite if she decides against the racket lamb and the banoffee, how many possible outcomes are there? Right, so the racket lamb, that's a main course. So reach she still got a 3 starter. So she got a carry main course in this agus yeah dessert. Okay, so reached fed 4 haru tanshin. Fisi keher. Okay, so fisi keher 4 haru tanshin. So you can on your road to Mujian. Okay, was Anna okay? Yeah, right. I'm Drake G kissed over the quick and shot. Okay, kissed you quick. Okay, Tim and Serena dine at the Hungry Ark one evening. If they both have 3 course meals, how many ways can the 2 of them together choose their meals? T90. But invert and it's and. It's not or because invert la. Invert la. So it's just to Abertin man go faku jiteki 3 by 5 by 3 and ten 5 go faku 3 by 5 by 3. You can show right to my right left. It's an and statement. Invert la. There's no or. You can do there. Neil if van go faku or the woman pick. They both pick the same thing. 3 course meals. You can shift, so it's an and statement. So reach the shin cosma cara quick, maybe for cara quick. Which the cosma because then you're going to share calculator. Yeah, we list visa quick be. Yeah, we list visa quick. So it's in the choices. Which is okay again. Okay? So shin kiss the quick party here. Kiss the quick party dot. If they agreed not to make the same choice for any course, how many different meals are possible? Adam. In the machine. Not going to pick the same choice. So, smooth yesterday had Molly did the band pack we had to eat. It's 45. So it's 3 by 5 by 3. Now, when you're firing this, when you can change choice to get far from your starters. The choice to 3 again is Nia, your choice card the birch. Right? Main course kahar, agus dessert da. Okay, so reaching cara quick, midifa, da for da kahar for kahar shejik. So then you share calculator, cara quick midifa shejik. 720 choices. Which is okay again. Adam Jigdishan. Because Smuichi has a faction begin choice of faction, and your faction a choice the person. A faction main course, and your faction a choice the car because they don't want to repeat the same main course. I guess right kind of for your dessert, so it's 2 by 4 by 2. Do you get on you? Is it here? Yeah, right. So soon catch over the quick. Right, from Dre, hey, catch it. Catch over the Ceacht. Okay. Right. How many 4-digit numbers greater than 4 to catch the one you'll boil me and you love the rum and sham, right? I'll catch the care, just boil him catch the care and you sham. So just like you can shoot the doy he like catch need for heart knees. So just hear me catch the care here to we shall rhyme catch the shot. Okay? Column only wants to two courses, either two of starter, main course and dessert. How many possible outcomes are there? So Sean chicken or statement is there. So reach smuichi as in possibilities. Hocklish hall a starter agus main course. Or Hocklish hall funny starter agus dessert. Or Hocklish hall funny main course agus dessert. Choice will be Ellen Shan, but we cover a whole lot. Starter, main course, starter, dessert, main course, agus dessert. I think that. Eh? He only wants two of the three choices. So you get to so in the choices take English hall starter agus main course or less, English starter agus dessert or less, or Hocklish main course agus dessert or less. Okay? Now, Mahashmadanya less starter agus main course. So starter 3 by 50 or 3 by 5. Or means plus. Jiggin should rod to my right and since my get a kiss cash or yen to do you jiggin. Starter agus dessert is 3 by 3 or main course and dessert is 5 by 3. So raised you to quid jig plus nui plus quid jig. So frigere saha nui. So it's a total of 39 different choices. What's an okay gani? Isn't here? Make sense? Okay, because of these I just pick you parts. Colin decides that he wants either Caesar salad or lemon sole, but not both. Right, which we now this smeaching as keen for a grewer shem. Colin decides he wants either Caesar salad or lemon sole, but not both. Now, can Caesar salad chart the egg? Starter, right? So, Tashi off you do Caesar salad. Okay, ma fucking Caesar salad. Okay, Gina choices to take. That means there's a gala starter, I guess there's a gala either starters, main course, or starter, I guess dessert. So you can see ma fucking Caesar salad. So ma fucking Caesar salad. That means the choice get the kind of wine, funny starters, that's the Caesar salad, because he picked that, so it's choice of one. I guess the main course to Ray get that. No, he doesn't pick the lemon sole. So at least he doesn't want both. So at least the choice get the caha. Right? Or when he la starter agus dessert, there's a gala kind of wine maybe for 3, because at least he just kind of be the see dessert effect, or Mahincha list main course in Chen, so the main course was either lemon sole or dessert. So raise your lemon sole so the choice get the kind of wine, agus and Chen to see 3 choice the dessert to get. You can see what tomorrow at 11 Chen. Okay. Halt. See, when you starter, you like burst when you starter the rega. Right, so we say the starter main course, he's still only picking 2 from the menu. Mahin is a Caesar salad, that's a starter. So the choice, Kaisha Caesar salad here, and then it's a choice from the main course, the choice give the cow because the soul is it. Okay? Now, Mahin is a starter against dessert, that means there's a goal is a Caesar salad, and then here's a choice of 3 from the dessert. Now, or Mahin is your main course against dessert, that means he's going to pick the soul, lemon sole, because that's a choice. So you see either Caesar salad or lemon sole. So it's a fucking lemon sole, and then a dessert. So you can see. So it is the still gallus a true Sean shot, but he has options. He has less options. So frigere you take here plus 3 is very soon frigere did that J. So he's an option of 10. What's an okay again? 10 different 4 how J. 4 how different. Okay, right. I could kiss the chart. Okay, I'm free to kiss the chart. How many 4-digit numbers greater than 4,000 can be made from the digits 1 to 5? Now, the muscular hashman technique deep for your arrangements again. So I can use. Okay. Now, to the general arrangements, cost la ever and the road to be machine. Tarnish on the box, tarn boxy for you to get your chart. So how many 4-digit numbers? So to me get a kid of walks. 1, 2, 3 agus kid of walks. Okay. So tarnish jack kid of walks. Now, how many 4-digit numbers greater than 4,000? can be made from the digits 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now, réist ní logad an nabhra 1, 2, 3, 4 agus 5. Now, when you have 4 Caibidil, Jane choice sums is the head boxer. 4 na 5. So the choice sums is the yeah ever the head boxer. So that's 4 or 5. Have a choice of 4 or 5. So you can shift. Does that make sense? Because Kaisha Vin is Mona Caibidil. The currency is 1, 2, 3 is the boxer shen 1, 2 or 3. Then come for 1,000 must he not done more da it's 2,000, 3 is 3,000. So he got Kai must kehe tashatless head number Kaisha vi kehe not quick. Has to be 4 or 5 to get 4,000 or greater. So la kehe na quick, I have a choice of 2 numbers. Okay? Now, so if no digits may be used more than once, so this entire time. So next to kehe not quick pakigo. So Jane choice something as to dar in the box. Kehe, so I have a choice of 4. Next to yeah ever pakigum, Jane choice something to 3 box, 3 agus and shen do. And then just made each and like hilla. Shouldn't do fossil arrangements here any good boxing. Does that make sense? Okay? Now can you come here? The number since these in the boxy is the number of choices, not the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 2 choices in shot, 4 or 5. In shot, when you have a choice of 1, 2, 3 and 5. When quick it's the head box, then we have a choice of 1, 2, 3 and 5. So these we have options. So you can show to my right. So race for gre, da for care for 3 for da. So 3 for care da yig, for da fitz care for da cara. So 48. Like that, yeah. So you can show right. Make to if repetitions are allowed. So that means we can repeat the same numbers. So race change choice to go into the head boxer. Race to choice go into the ever. Da keher na quick. Sheila down the boxer. Change choice next. We can repeat. Quick, yeah, quick. Head boxer le. Quick. I guess the box the journey. Quick, yeah, because we can repeat. Okay, so it's 5 by 5 by 5. So you can do like that. Because the choice of say the head boxer because it has to be greater than 4,000. We only have okay, now the navigation link back your salary because we can repeat. So when you down the box we can repeat any of the 5 numbers with the choice to quicker. We can repeat any of the 5 numbers the head box agus the head box. So quick for da. Yeah, here quicker. So to Reagan 250. Question to Nikhil Dave. Yeah, Robert, right, driving to right. Now, to my idea of Kirstney art, she's could you do again because there's in tower. Right? So art could you do ye. Okay, now Ramish afraid art live east, and then Ramish afraid nor the Ellen Shin could you do ye. Alright, so my question of art. A code consists of picking one of the letters A, B, C. So to A, B, no C, and 1 digit hinguji quick. So hin, da, 3, keher, agus quick. So one code is B4. So kai to lecture fakku, agus kai to ever fakku. How many codes are possible? Kieran? Change choice to go in head boxer. 3. Exchange choice to go into the boxer. Quick ever. So figure a quick jig. So you have 15 different possibilities. Grace, the currency case charts that name all 15 possibilities. That is the entity. A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, C1, C2, C3, C4, C5. That's your possibilities. So quick jig echo. Does that make sense? Okay, so reached quick jig. Now, Hanniction needs or leaving circle when just list all the different outcomes. So reached to just go lean star pattern. Tashila A, I guess he got all heen dot C kernel quick. B, heen dot C kernel quick. C, heen dot C kernel quick. And there's quick jig different 400. Right. How many codes contain an even digit? So reached part of the door, an even digit, car ever, or ray ever, even, car, ray in the car, ray, car is odd in the way, yeah, right, so ray ever. So Jin choice, so race letter to choice the three letter rugum A, B and C. Now, when you be on the ray ever, you look at do na, kaisa be do na ke. So reached, we have a choice of two, do na ke. So you can see, so reached, you have 6 different outcomes that are. So reached, he got the scheme up. A do, A ke. B do, B ke. C do, C ke. From that session. We should okay again. Okay? Right. Try to get kist over in the internet. And we should pause for a video. Had to go out good as they figure them out kist to right. Now drag G hin jig. Kist hin jig. Okay. Now actually chocolate hin jigs do you again if you were ball. That'll do. Was okay lads, hin jigs do you when you were ball. Lock packed to the sun at the hall. Right. So hin jigs do you when you were ball. I'm going to jump to lads. Eh? You might be touched to the head section of this. Lock the packed to the ocean any. Yeah. So Jenny hinjiks do you when you were ball.